In this video, we'll cover the case of FCU-1 plus FCU-2 failure, meaning both flight control units are lost. QRH reset is available, and for the purpose of this video, we will assume that the reset is unsuccessful. FCU provides short-term tactical control to fly and navigate the aircraft, allowing the pilot to select speed or Mach, heading or track, and altitude. In this scenario, the aircraft loses all short-term tactical control. In case of a dual FCU failure, all these selections are lost. There is no speed, heading, or altitude control available. At the same time, EFIS control panels become unusable. The ND mode and range cannot be changed, and the ND is fixed to ROSNAV with a typical range of 80 nautical miles, which may vary with aircraft MSN. The aircraft then transitions to a fully manual state, with autopilot, flight directors, and autothrust all off, while bird, or flight path vector, remains available, requiring the pilot to fly using raw data. Also, the display systems get affected. The weather radar image is lost on the ND, and even if any image is displayed, it must be disregarded. ND selections are not available, so the display remains fixed. On the PFD, FMA is not available, except in land or go-around modes. Additionally, there are no automatic minima callouts, so these must be handled manually by the crew. Now, one very important limitation in this failure is the altimeter. The pilot cannot select QNH, and the altimeter remains stuck on standard 1013 hectopascals. This is critical because all altitude references are now based on standard pressure and not the actual QNH. Since you are flying on standard pressure, a simple correction rule can be used. If QNH is higher than 1013, you will fly lower than the charted altitude. If QNH is lower than 1013, you will fly higher than the charted altitude. As a secondary reference, the standby altimeter should be used for cross-checking. Workload in this situation is high, so it is very important to stay ahead of the aircraft. From the decision-making point of view, it is important to remember that RVSM flight is not possible and also weather radar is not available. For approach preparation, a good practice is to write down the complete approach profile on a notepad, including platform altitude, MDA or DA, and go-around altitude, all with respect to standard 1013. From an operational point of view, it is advisable to be conservative. Prefer longer vectors, stabilize early, and ensure that the localizer is captured properly before starting descent. In terms of handling, the aircraft remains in normal law, so flying characteristics are stable and predictable. Landing can be safely performed in either configuration 3 or configuration full. Hope you liked this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. This motivates us to create more such content.